James Joyce famously had a pretty good sense of humor and made quite a lot. I mean, Ulysses, if you go to, there's like fart jokes in Ulysses, and if you get toward the end, some very funny stuff about him and his wife, about Bloom and his wife, a great deal of love for a very particular part of his wife. And these are things that I think when you hear James Joyce and you only heard him sort of like filtered through scholars or through the idea that he's a great writer, you would think, I'm not going to find that in there. I'm not going to have fun. I'm not going to enjoy myself. And then as a result, you don't come in understanding you can laugh at Joyce. You can laugh at the wordplay, the puns. I mean, he's constantly making jokes.
He's poetic. He's dangerous. He's exciting. He's immensely funny, which people don't realize. And he's classless. And that's the great democratic thing about him.
Never once did he doubt his own genius, and God knows he had an awful hard life. He became almost blind. He was always broke, always borrowing, and yet he knew his strength for story and words and music. I think we read him because of his music and his rhythms. Catching the soul of a person and catching the inner dialogue, say, in the Molly Bloom thing. I mean, you could never have met a woman and read Molly Bloom and you would know what a woman was about. You know, he's that strong a writer to me.
And this is what he does better than anybody else. He understands the tiny sins, the tiny virtues, the tiny venalities, the tiny advantages that people will look for in life, and nobody else ever did that before, and nobody, I would contend, has done it as well since.